The map behind me shows you the percentage increase in health insurance premiums for a 60-year-old couple making $82,000 a year across all of the congressional districts in the United States. Of course, when tax cuts were expiring for the wealthiest Americans and corporations, this administration and Republicans in Congress had no issue extending those at any cost. However, when it came to the $22 billion needed to extend these subsidies, suddenly we had no money to help middle class and lower income Americans. Now, I want to draw special attention to the 7th District of Tennessee behind me, which is in dark blue, which means over 300% increases, because right now we have a special election in that district where many individuals are seeing the insane increase in their health insurance costs thanks to the Trump administration and Republicans. And I pulled up an example that will blow your mind. I used last year's insurance cost calculator to see what it would cost for a 60-year-old couple making $85,000 a year to purchase insurance in Dixon, Tennessee, which is at the heart of the 7th District. For them, it would be $45.48 a month for the cheapest bronze plan with an $1,866 tax credit. Now, the cheapest plan that couple can purchase in Dixon, Tennessee is $2,406 a month, which for a couple making $85,000 a year is essentially unaffordable, meaning that this couple can no longer purchase insurance, which leads to some crazy incentives. Either one, they have to quit their jobs and go on Medicaid because they cannot afford to work anymore if they have any long term healthcare needs or cancer or are battling any illnesses. It's now basically unaffordable to work, or B, they are going to have to go to the emergency room for their basic primary care and not pay, and then end up with huge uncompensated care bills that are going to be passed on to taxpayers to bail out those hospitals and healthcare providers. So, Republicans are inflicting intense misery and suffering on their constituents for something that would have cost $22 billion a year to remedy. And these people say we don't have money for that, yet they have $2 billion to rename the Department of Defense the Department of War. They have $1 billion to refurbish Trump's Qatari plane. They have the money to send Kash Patel on private jet flights to see his girlfriend in Nashville. These people complained and whined about government waste, but literally they are the biggest grifters of all time who are willing to waste and burn taxpayer money at every single turn if it benefits them. Yet when it ever comes to actually benefiting actual Americans going through an actual affordability crisis who cannot afford to purchase healthcare, there is no help to be found, and they have no solutions to offer because they are intellectually and morally bankrupt as a political party.